Hey everyone, welcome to the IT Investor Podcast, where we help tech professionals like you turn your 9 to 5 income into lasting wealth through real estate investing. I am Pramod Gudishetty, your host, and with me is my co host Wally Taylor. Today, we are kicking things off by introducing ourselves, sharing our vision for this podcast, and most importantly, diving into why real estate is a game changer for IT professionals. So, Wally, why don't you start by introducing yourself?
Thanks, Pramod. Hi, everyone. I'm Wally Taylor, and I've spent my career in data analytics, mostly in the SaaS space. Like a lot of us in tech, I've bounced around, working at Fortune 50 companies where I felt like I was just punching the clock, and I've also worked grinding at a small startup that eventually got acquired. I did get a nice severance check out of that, so silver lining there, I guess. Honestly, though, work is just one piece of my life now. My proudest moments revolve around my two boys who are 9 and 6. Weekends and most weeknights are all about whatever sport they're into. Right now, it's soccer and baseball. I haven't fully transitioned to a full-time real estate investor just yet, and I'm still working a W-2 job as an analytics engineer. I probably should be in a meeting right now, or maybe working on a deliverable. That constant pressure to produce for someone else, combined with the uncertainty around job security, is exactly why I started looking for other income streams. In 2023, I participated in my first multifamily syndication as a limited partner, or LP, investor on 233 doors in Las Vegas, Nevada. In 2024, I made the jump to a more active investor, general partner, or GP role with a large multifamily syndicator group here in Phoenix, where I reside. I have actively participated in two acquisitions with them: 144 units in the Highland Park neighborhood in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and 240 units in Greensboro, North Carolina. In 2025, my goal is to start my own fund of funds and continue to help other investors passively invest into those multifamily deals.
Wally, I think you just described what so many of our listeners are going through. That feeling of always having to be on for your job while secretly wondering there is something better. And that's why I'm so glad we are doing this podcast together. Having said that, how do you think your background is helping in real estate?
Yeah, great question, Pramod. My analytical background gives me an edge when it comes to underwriting deals and managing investor relations. Once I saw how income generated from my real estate investments could replace or at the very least supplement my W-2 income, it completely changed how I think about work and money. Now I'm passionate about helping others figure out how to make that same shift, which is why I'm so excited about this podcast.
Wally, can you tell our listeners where we met and what is our mission here?
Yeah, of course. So Pramod and I crossed paths earlier this year at RaceFest 25. This is a conference in Phoenix, Arizona. It's We had one of those aha moments when we discovered we shared not only a background in technology, but also a passion for building wealth through real estate. From that initial conversation, it was clear we had a lot to explore together, and that's exactly how this podcast was born. Our mission is to educate you about real estate investing. We want you to avoid the mistakes we made so far, and we plan to bring to the show successful people from IT backgrounds and other fields, provide you with actionable strategies, expert insights, and real-world success stories that will empower you to make some smart investment choices. Whether you're new to real estate or looking to level up, we've got you covered. All right, Pramod, how about you tell us how you got from data pipelines to property portfolios?
Yeah, sure, Wally. I was always inspired by what you're doing, how you're balancing your W2 job and real estate portfolios. Since our interests have matched and we have a lot in common, I think we can bring a great value to our listener IT professional community here. A little bit about me. I'm a data engineer with 20 years of experience in technology field. I have built data warehouses, data marts, and data lakes. From a technology standpoint, I am hands-on with coding and good at SQL, Python, and ETL. Real estate has really been in my blood since childhood. Growing up in India, I watched my parents build wealth through real estate. I didn't realize it back then, but they were setting the blueprint for financial freedom. My journey actually started when I came to the US with $6,000 as a student from India to pursue the American dream. I graduated with a master's in computer science from Western Michigan University right after the dot-com burst. Luckily, with the help of my friend's referral, I was able to secure a job and I thought I was set. But reality hits in soon. I had to witness many other financial storms beginning with 9/11 in 2001, the financial debt crisis in 2007, COVID-19 in 2020, and the latest now, federal job cuts in 2025. Each of these storms hit hard, devastating working families financially and emotionally. Many lost jobs, homes, and stability. Whenever a storm was coming, I was reminded to double down to create an additional stream of income. Since then, I worked hard in tech industry while building my real estate portfolio on the side. I started investing passively in residential space since 2009, bought and managed condos, townhomes, and single family homes. And since the last 3 years, I'm focused primarily in the commercial multifamily space and now managing 70 doors under Clean Capital Grow. On my personal side, I live in Northern Virginia with my wife and two boys, 17 and 10 years old, who keep me busy with their activities. Traveling is our hobby. We travel to exotic places without breaking the bank. And a fun fact about me, I do yoga almost every day. Been doing it for almost 30 years now because I believe you got to stay flexible both in real estate and in life. All right. Now let's get into why real estate. Unlike stocks, real estate gives you passive income that doesn't depend on you clocking in every day. According to the IRS, the average millionaire has 7 streams of income.
I love that quote. Exactly. Your paycheck stops the moment you stop working, but rental income, that keeps coming in even when you're on a beach somewhere pretending to check emails. Now that's the dream.
Agree. And as IT professionals, Wally, we have some serious advantage in real estate space. We are already good with numbers, data, technology, and problem solving. Our stable salaries make it easier to qualify for investment loans.
Absolutely, Pramod. And don't forget about appreciation, tax benefits, and leverage. Real estate isn't just about making money, it's about keeping more of what you make. Warren Buffett said it best: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die.
So, how do you get started while still working a tech job? The first step is to define your goals. What are you looking for? Are you looking for cash flow, long term wealth, passive investing? And your goals will dictate your strategy.
Exactly. You could buy rental property, house hack, or invest in real estate syndications, where you pool money with other investors to buy larger properties.
And don't skip the learning phase. You have to listen podcasts like this one, read books, attend meetups, and build your network. Believe it or not, my latest deal was syndicated with friends and family, and it all started by talking to the right people.
Absolutely. Networking is huge. Some of my best insights have come from listening to podcasts, attending real estate conferences, and local real estate investor meetups.
So, Wally, let's talk about someone who made it happen. Vineet Nagara, a software developer who started with one single family rental while juggling his job and family life.
Yeah, fast forward to today, he now owns 2,000 doors and he has achieved financial freedom. He used the same analytical skills from his tech job to evaluate deals, and now his rental income covers his living expenses and more.
His story proves that real estate investing is achievable for everybody, even with a busy tech career. And guess what? Vineet is joining us on the podcast soon. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it.
All right, so let's wrap it up. Why real estate? Because it gives you passive income, appreciation, and tax benefits. Why tech professionals? Because we already have the skills to analyze deals and make smart decisions.
And the first step is to just start. Define your goals, pick a strategy, and start networking. I started small, and now I manage 70 doors, all while working in tech. If I can do it, so can you.
Absolutely. Okay, everyone, if you found this episode helpful, hit that subscribe button and please share with your network. We've got a lot more coming your way.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. Until next time, keep building wealth.